Maybe I'm not. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, let's just find us. I've forgotten how to do this. There we are. It's been way too long. I need my morning drug. This. All right, let's put the link out. And then let's get to our page. Okay. So today is March. If I scream at my husband, it's only in love, just so you know. 19th. And the prompt is, because he's a horrible patient. The prompt is, I forget what the prompt is. It's called something. Oh, Talking Loud, Saying Nothing by Christopher Wool. Christopher Wool, talking loud and saying nothing. I wonder how she found this guy. I never heard of him. Lisa, how did you find this guy? I'm pretty big on my artists, but I never heard of this guy. Everything is very slow today with the internet, Facebook world. And I think it's because they're starting to download and get rid of videos, but I don't know for sure. I really don't know. Okay. Good morning, Sally and Sally, and Susie and Lisa and Barbara and Jennifer. Hello. He is obstinate. Thank you for asking. My dad was a really bad patient. When he came out of the hospital the last couple times he was in, this one's worse. But unfortunately, stubborn, obstinate, and a man. Does that pretty much sum it up? He wanted to take the trash out this morning, and I said, they told you 10 pounds. He likes to lay on his stomach, and I said, you're crushing all the work they did in your heart. Stop. So it's just me yelling. So if I have to yell today during this video, then just understand it's men. Men, 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 men. Good morning, Cindy and Ellen and Donna and Cynthia and Sandy, Valerie, Jewel, Lynn. Good morning. Let's just get going because I could talk about men and their stubbornness all day. He sits here and looks out the window and says, let's go out this afternoon and cut those branches on that tree. And I'm like, no. What are you? Dodo Brain Central? Okay. Greetings from Montana, Tammy says. Or Missouri. What's MO? Missouri, I think. I used to know all of those acronyms. Is that what they are for the states? All of those 2-letter things. I really have to go see what he's doing in the garage. Hang on. What are you doing out there? What?
Put stuff in the dryer. I took it out like this.
Damn it. Go lay down. All right, I'm back. Hey, Brent. My doctor's appointment's at 10:15, so you got to get ready. Jesus. Lord have mercy on my soul for today and tomorrow and the next day and the day after. All right. Shameless plugs. This one, creatorofcuteness.com. That's it. Not much happening there. There's a few new classes for Journal Play Day and Book Club. And I don't think we're even going to talk about that. Yeah, we better talk about book club because it's supposed to be this Friday. I think it still can be this Friday, but I have no idea what I'm doing. This is the book we're supposed to be doing for book club this Friday. This is how book club works. Let's use the new one. Book club works like this. When you sign up for it, you get 4 months. It's $30 for the 4 months. We review a new book each month. We play in the No Excuses art journaling book each month. That's this one. And the reason we're doing that one each month is because I was ridiculous and thought it would be fun to do 2 books in a month instead of 1. And because the way this book is set up, it's set up by months. And I wanted to do each month during the year. So that's why we're doing it that way. And then we do a book of my choosing, make a project, or learn a new technique each month from a new book. This is the book that we're doing this month. It's called The Art of the Fold. I do have a project that I want to do, but I should try it first because I have no idea how to do it. So it's folding stuff. And then the book club coming up, this one that is the 6th session of the book club. We're doing this class or this book club in May, June, July, and August. Can you believe that if you sign up for this? Oh, Donna has it on the 28th. Oh, praise God. I don't have it this week? Oh, I'm so happy, Donna. Okay, good. I hope that's true. Thank you, Donna. I'll look later. So you get those 4 months, May, June, July, and August when you sign up for the 6th quarter of the book club. Okay? I don't really want to talk about anything else. I just want to draw. So let's just draw. Denise, you are funny. All right, so here's where we are. This is when I canceled. So this is my calendar. So Brent went to ER here. We did Claude Monet. We didn't. I did. Then I drew Mary Cassatt when he was in the hospital. And then, where are we? Monday and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday. This might have been, I can't remember. No, I did this one. So this is when he went into the hospital. Oh, because we had Saturday and Sunday here. I'm like, it was more than. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days that I've missed you guys. No, 5 days that I've missed you guys. And this was Mercy. And this was Mercy. And this was Sierra Nevada. Okay, so today is the 18th. I think I wrote the 19th. Oh, wait, did I miss one yesterday? Oh, no, I did this one yesterday. Oh, man, I am lost. So today we are here, the 19th. Christopher Wool, who is an artist I have never heard of. It's called Talkin' Loud and Sayin' Nothin' from 1994. It's flowers in black and white with a little bit of blue. How fun is that? So let's, let me show you this. This is what I did while Brent was in the hospital. I always do things to calm me down when I'm in the hospital. So a lot of the times I do collage elements. Like, it's sad to say, I should write a book on hospital doodles because half of my collage elements were done when my mom was in the hospital for 4 months. And then a lot of them were when my mom was in memory care. And a lot of them were when my dad was in the hospital. And now Brent in the hospital. So I have a lot going. So this is going to be for Journal Play Day May because I thought blues and purples and greens would be pretty with flowers. So I'm going to scan this one as is and then add a bunch of detail to it. Then I did this one, which I really like. This one is for May. I did flower quotes, which I don't think you can read because I did them in that Asemic writing. But isn't it pretty? And look how pretty they look together. And then we have this one, which is probably my favorite one, because I was scanning around or scrolling around on Instagram and somebody was cutting out these little flowery things that were just circles with stems, and I'm like, I'm gonna draw those because I just needed something to draw while he was um in procedure. And I think that this one came out really fun. And look at the top. I hope that shows up. I hope it shows up while scanning because it's really light, right? So pretty. So that's journal play day for May so far. And we know where we are. Oh, look what's tomorrow. Lindsay Waltman, Ostrom, Sunshine Girl. How exciting is that? And what is this? Gerhard Richter, Venice Staircase. Oy, that looks hard. Ugh. All right, so let's talk about where we are in our prompts. And then while I'm drawing flowers today, I'll tell you all about Brent, who is fine right now. He is fine right now. We have more doctor's appointments to go because I'm not even at a place where I can really talk about it, but there are some other things happening. So anyway, it's like when you take your car in and you have a little tick, 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 and they say, you get there and the mechanic can't hear it, so you leave, right? And then you bring it back when the tick is like tick, 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 tick. And the mechanic goes, why didn't you bring that in sooner? It's like that. Okay, Lisa, here's our question. Thank you that you're here. How did you find Christopher Wool? I have never heard of him as an artist. Just curious where you found him. So if you can tell us, please. All right, so here's what we've done. My book is probably falling apart. This is, I think, where oh no, we left off with Dina Wakely. Remember Dina Wakely's? We made the little pouch. A bunch of people on Instagram told me how much they like my shaky writing, which is so funny. Oh, you found him on Google? You just looked up an artist? You didn't look up by his name? I just want to know how you knew about him. I never heard of Christopher Wool. So this was yesterday's doodle. This is that kid, Jonah Whale, I think. Let me write that on here. Joe Whale. Joe Whale, the doodle boy. Because I really wanted to tell you guys about this yesterday. I told my husband about it because he was the only one there listening to me. There's another guy that I follow called Mr. Doodle, and he's a grown-up guy from England with bright red hair. And I'm sorry, but he's kind of obnoxious to me. And he does these doodles with those big, like, bingo dauber things. And these two guys look a lot alike. This kid is from Australia, and he is, I don't know, he doesn't bother me as much as Mr. Doodle does. But Mr. Doodle married Mrs. Doodle, and they live in a doodle house. He doodles his clothes, he doodles his car, he doodles his house, he doodles his toilet, he doodles it's like living in chaos, if you ask me. But this kid, it looks like he's copied him, but he's only like 12 or 14, so he has a chance to maybe find his own voice. But to me, it looks like he copied him. And he sells his stuff in galleries and on t-shirts and bags and stuff. So that's the doodle one. This one was from Monday. Monday we had Iris Compier, maybe, Fairies of the Faultiness. And so I did this, and I added a ribbon because I needed extra space here for my wording. So this is in her book. This isn't on the cover of the book. This picture that a lot of you guys did was the cover of the book. And let me just tell you, if you're ever needing to draw something and you're not sure about this, go look up in Google or Instagram or Pinterest this artist's name and see what else they do. So I found this and I really liked it. So this is what I did. And I got a Yeats quote that says, "Come, fairies, take me out of this dark world, for I would ride with you upon the wind and dance upon the mountainside aflame." I really, really liked it. So I had to have a bigger piece of paper. No, I didn't bring my frames with me, so I couldn't use the frames, so I had to improvise. Um, so that's that one. Uh, this one's not quite done, but this is the Claude Monet garden. I drew it on watercolor paper here. I glued the whole thing on top of a piece of canvas that was left over from our Dina Wakley Day. Remember Dina Wakley Day? And I stitched it on here. I frayed all the edges of this canvas, and then I glued it down to the page. The doodle kid I like, Carol wants to know, is this kid, Joe Whale the Doodle Boy. But also look up Mr. Doodle. You'll see what I mean by he lives his life in chaos. Looks crazy. It's not that I don't like his work. I do admire him, but he's gone so far off the deep end, it's not even funny. And then this last one is Mary Cassatt or Cassatt, I don't know. Women should be someone, not something. And I drew my own frame for this one here. And just put it in the book. I wasn't really in the mood to get really crazy. Like I did this last night when we came home because I couldn't just go right to sleep. I just drew this in the hospital. And then in the hospital, I drew this, but then I mounted it on this and did the little belly band last night when we came home because I needed to calm down. Got it? So I think we're done with all of the fold out pages, right? We are. So that is a done deal. We did Dina Wakley in this pocket. You okay?
Yeah.
What's the matter? So I'm just going to outline this with this cool green pen because it's sitting here. Then I don't have to use black. And then this page could be finished. I might add a garden quote, but I kind of like it just simple like that. And the frame is my piece of fabric. Brenda says, even though I bought art supplies to my sisters with me, I have not been able to complete more than one of the prompts. I give you kudos, Lindsay, for being able to do your art away from home. I love doing art away from home. Plein air. You go do it wherever you are. Plein air. PLEINAIR. I'll post all four of those pages, Lisa, so you can put them underneath mine, if that'll help. Terry says, coming home is hard and scary. Yep. All right, so today we are doing this guy, Christopher Wool, and it looks like black and white art with daisies. Let me show you. I pulled it up on the computer so I can make it big. It looks like, do you see all the, let's see if I can hold this steady. Do you see all the black outlines here? So it looks like he's got three black kind of outlines and then the daisies. And this has to be it has to be a rectangle because it's not really a square. And then see all the blue inside of the daisies? So I think that was a linoleum block or it was something printed, like stamp printed, and I don't have any stamp stuff here. So maybe we'll use, let's use a frame. I need a rectangular frame. Oh, I kind of like this. Or maybe this one. Which one do we like better? I think this one. Okay, so I don't think I like it on that page, however. Oh, I think I like it here. These pages are a little bit much for this artwork, don't you think? A bit much. Okay, so let's okay, I'm pulling this up on my main screen. And we're going to take our pencil and do those 4 or 3 kind of rectangles. I'm doing them very lightly because those will go in afterwards. But it looks like he stamped those like with a stamping block or something. I really want to use this, but I am so shaky. Maybe I'll use it for part of it. All right, so I don't even know where to start with this one. We'll start up here. I have to make it bigger. Am I in camera? Because my picture is taking up my camera space. Oh, there, I can make that bigger. But then I can't see your comments. There we go. The frame is upside down. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Carmen. Let's come down here. All right, we're just going to start here. And his daisies are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 petals. They're not Lindsay daisies. 1, 2, 3, not my kind of daisy at all. 4, 5 petals. And then a whole bunch of dots down here. I may not get it exact today because I'm a little nervous. And then this one is here, but we're going to cut off part of it, unfortunately. And this one has a whole bunch of dots. Okay. So this morning already, he tried to make the bed and take the trash out. And I'm like, hello, I'm right here. And I'm trying to get him to not stress and just sit down. But I have a doctor's appointment, so I'm throwing him in the car and he's going with me. Doesn't have any choice. You're taking a shower?
No, I'm just going.
Okay, good. We'll do shower later. Oh, and this has, hold on. All right, so let's talk about some business, okay? Business. Facebook has not taken down any videos yet. Today was the day. They were supposed to start taking them down. I have a feeling they can't just click live video and delete everybody's all at once. So I don't think they will go away all in one day. I think I've got 99% of all the videos off of this page saved. There's still probably a few more, but I've done what I can. The ones off of this page are going to go to YouTube, hopefully. Oh, and then he colors in these little squares in between the petals, so there's darkness there. But all of the class videos that you guys have paid for, your hard-earned money, are safe. They're all saved with me. So once I figure out where to put them, then everything will be great. Because I don't know where to put them yet. Okay, then this one goes here, and it's more of a ovally, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 petals. So don't worry. I keep getting emails from people who are really worried because they haven't downloaded their videos yet. Or not downloaded, but even taken the class yet. Don't worry. If you want to take the class and you haven't looked at the video, then message me and I'll send you just that one for right then, you know? But they will come back. It's nothing to worry about. He also has these dots in here. I think they're splatters from the ink. But don't worry otherwise. I have it all under control. Not really. But it's going to take me a long time to get them uploaded to YouTube, you know? So it'll be little bits at a time. But please don't stress over it. Please. We will make it work. Oh. Okay. Jewel says, good morning. We are here in Nebraska in the middle of a blizzard. High winds, snow, thunder, lightning, no power. Everyone stay safe. You stay safe. I'm in California. We just have rain coming. But you be safe, Jewel. Okay. So then there's one over here, but I'm going to lose part of it. So we won't make it quite as big as his. I want to know how you sell a gaggle of daisies like this. I don't even understand it. Who buys this stuff? These are a little bigger, a little wider. I guess all of this is a little wider. But I would like to know who bought this and why they didn't pay me $30,000 to do it. It was 1994. I am going to have to do a little research on this dude, because I don't understand how he gets to be a famous artist by drawing these daisies. If I could sell one painting for $30,000, I could pay a hospital bill. So we went to pick up the medicine that my husband needed last night, which, by the way, some pharmacies don't carry some stuff all the time. So they had to order it. It won't be here till today. And he was supposed to start taking it last night. And that's frustrating. But one of the medicines is not available as a generic, just as a what you see on TV brand. Jardiance, I think, or Eliquis, one of those. And it's $700. And that's with my insurance, which he has really good Blue Shield insurance. But not that good, apparently. So there's that. This one has lots of little dots in the center, which I love doing. Christopher, you copied me. Or maybe I copied you. But I've done these since high school, and Christopher Wool made this art piece in 1994. So I'm going to say he's probably a baby and he copied me. Anyway, he has to have these medicines, so I don't have time to look them up on GoodRx or one of those things. We just have to purchase them. Otherwise, he would die. I don't know. I don't know if that's the case, but I will have to look them up next time where to get them cheaper, hopefully. Okay, let's put this in there. It's when I do straight lines that my hand shakes. Okay, so there's the line. Oh, but it all wasn't in there, but that's okay. Whatever. The pharmacy should look up GoodRx for you. They can do that? I will ask them. They were calling the doctor today to see if the doctor could do something else. Or like yesterday. Not today. But man, pharmacy companies should be put out of business. I mean, I also believe that the hospital, when they release you at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and you don't get out until like 4 o'clock in the afternoon because it takes forever to get released, I think they should send you home with 3 or 4 days worth of meds. I think that would be the way that a hospital should be run. You shouldn't have to run around and look for a pharmacy to find the medication that you need. Oh, this one is on top of that one. Well, and then there's another one behind it. So this one's on top. I kind of got lost, I think. I'm not sure if I'm doing it right or not. This one has dots. But does it also have, no, this one has just these little things at the end. And this one has the little flibber things, these things. It is hard copying somebody's stuff when you're trying to do it pretty much like them, but not exactly like them, but like them. Oh yeah, Donna, I did ask, they do have me, they did give me a coupon for $10 off. And I said, thanks, $690. That's great. So anyway, there's that. There's just too much to worry about right now, so I'm just going to get the credit card out and pay for it. Because it's only for 1 month, because then we have bigger fish to fry next month. It's a good thing I think I've decided to retire from really working hard. I'm not going to do a whole lot for Adornit anymore. Well, I am, but I'm not. But anyway, I will still do this. I have had people message me saying, are you not going to do your morning show anymore? And I'm like, no, you don't understand. The morning deal, this that I do here, is like a drug or coffee or something. I have to continue to do this. I don't know what I would do with myself otherwise. This one has a bunch of petals. I wouldn't know how to wake up in the morning. And you have one of these here. So this will always be done, journal play day, book club. I mean, I can't guarantee that book club will continue, but journal play day will continue. Okay, so now this one is giant, and it goes over this one for sure. And then there's another one here. Yes, our mornings together are free therapy for all of us. If you guys have a problem, let's talk about it, because therapy is what we're all about here. Art therapy. I am taking another free class from this girl who is an art therapist. And maybe there's things that I shouldn't be talking about that we should do differently, but I don't mean for this to be therapy, like real art therapy. But I would like to know what a real art therapist does, you know? That's different than what we do here. Maybe she talks about the symmetry of the lines. I don't know. Oh, whoops, I can't put that there yet. What time is it? Oh, we're okay. Stop worrying your pretty little head. There's another one over here, but I don't think I'm going to get it to fit. I think I'm running out of room. He must have used a large canvas or something. And this is all colored in black. And then the weird part about this all is these things. He's got these flecks up here and right here. I don't like those at all. But again, it's not my art. It's this dude's art. There and there. And this gets colored in black. This needs to be colored in black, but I should have done my petals a little bit bigger. But we'll color it in black. I didn't even look up a quote from this guy because I never heard of him. I'm like, he probably doesn't even do quotes. But we'll look it up. Okay, so back to this one. It has 3 that are more straight. Okay. What else can I tell you? Surgery went good. That's good. Looks like I needed another flower here, but no, Brenna's not. Oh, sizes of microns, 10 and 3. Guess what I bought myself while I was in the hospital? When life gets hard, Lindsay goes shopping. I bought a whole new pack of microns. Just a brand new full pack of microns. Do I need that whole pack? Heck no. Did it make me feel good like Lucy and Ethel buying hats and purses? Yes. Made me feel really good. There should be one more over here. And I'm taking a class in Santa Cruz with Linda Goling on April 5th with Ruth Korch or Koch. I think it's Korch. And she had a few supplies that I don't have, so I had to buy those. And then my daughter, we stayed at a hotel when we were in Grass Valley. We stayed at the same hotel that we had the retreat at. And my oldest daughter stayed with me because she was watching Atticus for the weekend. And she wanted to pay me for half of the hotel. And I said, no, I don't need it. I'm your mother. That's my job. And so instead, I found this wheelie cart for all my supplies. And I said, if you want to do something nice for your mom, buy me this wheelie cart, which wasn't anywhere near half of the hotel fee. And so it came and I got a new wheelie cart and I'm really excited that I have it. Because I was putting everything in tote bags and slinging it over my shoulders and it was not easy. All right, well, are there any more of those right here? And there are little smudge type things from like it was a linoleum block. So we'll put some of those in here. Like where it's not clean. Have you ever done linoleum block printing? It's just kind of dirty. Little fleck things get everywhere. Yeah, I had 2 bags. One with my art supply stuff, one with downloading video stuff, cords, everything that I was taking in and out of the hospital because I would go back to my youngest daughter's house to spend the night. And I wanted my stuff there because I don't sleep in the middle of the night. And I wanted to have my stuff. So I'd schlep it in and schlep it out. And they're like, you're going to break your arm. So I said, buy me a tote bag. I won't break my arm. All right, this one just has lines. We can erase and put our blue in here. And then maybe we'll color the outside of the frame if we have time. Okay, I think that's pretty good. It's darker in here, but I didn't get, like, my daisy petals are not touching each other, so I guess that's pretty good. I don't really like my cart. I'm now calling it a Kardashian bag because I didn't know that it was black with gold zippers, and that is so not me. So I'll post it when I decorate it. It's got to get unkardashian if you want my personal opinion. It's a little Kardashian for me. It's a little shishi. I don't know what you want to call it. It's very, it's like quilted black, nylon-y. I don't know. It's not me. That's all. But I look at it as a blank canvas, except for the gold zippers. I can't fix those. All right, so this one down here has blue. This one has blue. This one has blue. This one has blue. This has blue, and he doesn't put them in the center. It's kind of like on the flower and off the side. This one has blue. And this one has blue. Man, I want the rest of them to have blue. It's really kind of bugging me. It is a rolly cart bag with wheels. It is. But it's really, I didn't pick it. I'll put it that way. If I had picked it, it would have been something different. But I was there in the hospital and I didn't want to argue with anybody. You know, when somebody wants to do something nice for you, you're just like, go ahead. And that was very nice of my oldest daughter. Atticus was so cute yesterday. He came to the hospital and my husband, from his bed to where Atticus was sitting in the window seat, my husband called him on the telephone and was talking to him. And Atticus shuts up on the phone normally. He doesn't say a thing. But when Brent called him from over by the window seat, Atticus started talking. And I'm like, oh my God, Atticus, do you like to talk on the phone now? And he goes, yes. Not that he's ever done it. So Curtis turned on his camera. I'll try to post a little video later if I can. And we called Riley's boyfriend because he was at home, fiance, whatever. He had a big job interview yesterday, so he was sitting at home waiting for his job interview. So we called him. We called my nephew. We called Atticus's mom, who works from home. Then we called Auntie Bay and Auntie Rye. It was so funny. He just kept talking and he thought it was so funny. And I said, he goes, what should I say now, Bubby? And I said, okay, now say, is your refrigerator running? He didn't get it at all because he kept saying, is your refrigerator running out the door? And I'm like, no, Atticus, we're making prank phone calls. He didn't get it. He's 4. And then I said, ask them if they have Prince Albert in a can. And oh my gosh, everybody that he asked that to, they laughed so hard. He didn't laugh because he wasn't understanding, but everybody else laughed. It was so funny. I had Brent laughing. And Atticus was just talking to him. I'm like, ask him if they're having a good day. Ask them what they had for lunch. He goes, what should I ask? I'm like, just keep asking questions. And then they'll ask you questions back. He's like, okay. It was so funny. I said, ask what's your favorite color? This is a weird brush. I never use a brush like this, but I pulled it this morning. Because I don't know where all my brushes were because I packed them to go with me. This frame was fun to paint. I will say that. Oh, he's back to his morning phone calls. I hear him in there talking. Yeah, he wanted to take the trash out this morning. And I'm like, sit your butt down, buddy. You're not taking the trash out. He goes, well, you can't do it all. I said, yes, I can. And then we were throwing away some really heavy curtains from his saloon. And he wanted to pick that bag up and throw it in the trash. I'm like, what part of this don't you understand? You have a stitch, not even a stitch, they called it a plug in his groin where because they come up from the groin to the heart to do the ablation. And I'm like, no, you cannot. So the reason that he's coming with me to the doctor is because I can't trust him to be left alone. He's going to lift stuff or go pick up a saw and cut wood, or he doesn't seem to understand what just went down, you know? And I had to, last night I threw out everything in the refrigerator, all of the creamy salad dressings that are our favorites, both of us, Roquefort, blue cheese, Thousand Island, those have so much sodium. Next, I'm going through the pantry, and like my husband is a mini prepper, and he has so much stuff for if there's a zombie apocalypse. And he's like, I'll just keep that in case there's an emergency. And I said, no, you're not keeping it. Because then he'll eat it when I'm gone someday. He'll just take out a can of soup and eat it. I take this stuff seriously when the doctors say what to do. They know what they're talking about. You know? All right, let's do. Tammy says, I feel for you. My husband has done the same thing since his stroke. I can't trust him to do the right thing either. Man. And then he's freaking out because of the 7 different medicines that he was given. He's like, oh my gosh, I have to do this and this and this. Really? I'm like, yeah, it's not a big deal. I want green in here somewhere, so we'll put it around the edge of this frame. It's kind of a nice little flat brush. Oh, I ran out of watercolor. So yeah, I have to go to the gynecological doctor today for my bladder or UTIs. So usually there's just women sitting in the waiting room, but too bad. It only takes me 10 minutes. He'll be fine. Can't eat out to dinner anymore. Too much salt in foods that people make for you. It's craziness. Okay, I really like this one. Oh yeah, Terry, I bought him a little pill box on Amazon. We'll put our little pill boxes next to each other. Mine's 90% vitamins, but still. Okay. Did anybody look up to see if he has any quotes? Let's look that up. Christopher Wool, artist, quotes. Oh. Sell the house, sell. I can't even read these. His art has gotten, look, this was 1984, but this stuff is new. I know it's going to be backwards for you, but see all his typesetting? I can't even read it. I read that. It's backwards. But there he is. The harder you look, the harder you look. That's a good quote, I guess. Huh. Well, I guess maybe we'll use this quote that's here, which is talking loud and saying nothing. I think we'll use that. Oh, Jennifer says she posted a quote for me. I can't go way back though, Jennifer. I won't find it. Let's look, see if I can see it. Guess what Jennifer did this last week? Jennifer Halsey and the Admiral. She got to go on a race car track and drive a race car. I wanted to ask you about that. Quote, I don't make masterpieces, but I make works of art that can be strong in other ways. The quote goes on. It's like the difference between the Beatles and the Sex Pistols. That's a good quote. I think I'm just going to use the one on the paper because I want it to be quick because I got to get out of here. Sorry. Let's see if this should go on another page now. Ooh, I pretty much like that. Let's bring the camera up. Yeah, I like this one. I'm going to go right there on that page. Oh, it was your daughter that drove? Oh, I thought it was you. I was so excited that you got to drive a Ferrari. What a cool gift. I've seen that for my husband. He would love to do that. They told him that he can't do slot car racing anymore. That was like, do you just want to kill him now? Because he said he does it competitively and he said it's very stressful. And the doctor said, well, no. Oh, here's a question to ask everybody. We have tickets this coming Saturday night in Reno, which is about an hour and a half from our house, so not that far, to go see the band America. Do you remember the band America? You know, Sister Golden Hair and Horse with No Name. And this is for all the lonely people thinking that life has passed them by. Don't give up until you drink from the silver cup. Anyway, we have tickets for Saturday night, right? We asked every doctor and every nurse, is it okay if we go to this concert? And all of them, except one, said, maybe not the best idea. But one of them said, yeah, go ahead. I don't see why not. You can get back to life as normal as possible. So do we go see America or do we not? So Brent says, it's not like going to see Metallica or AC/DC or Led Zeppelin. It's America. And I said, it doesn't matter what the concert is. It matters walking in and finding the seat and getting from the building to the, it's in a casino. But I don't know. I'm kind of leaning toward maybe we can actually. I'm not sure yet. Too early to tell. Tina says, yes, go. Carmen says, take your time. Oh, you guys are good. We tried to give the tickets away yesterday, but the two people we asked didn't want them. So we've hung on to them and we might just go. I mean, there are hospitals over there if something, God forbid, should go wrong. All right, so let's get stapler. Put little staples in here because I don't have any brads, but I think that looks cute. This is a very flat piece of art. I don't really like it because it doesn't, there's not much that pops. I don't think there's going to be crowds. It's in a small venue. Mary Lynn. Penny says go. He's wanted to see them for 40 years, and then we watched a thing on 60 Minutes about them. And do you know that they have their own airplane? America, a smaller band with lots of big hits, has their own airplane. So we're going to write talking loud, saying nothing like this was in a gallery. And we're going to put the name of, I don't like this pen. Well, haven't done any lettering. Talking loud. I didn't center this very well. Saying nothing. That's the name of this piece. I don't buy it. Doesn't seem like a good name for this piece of art. My favorite America song is Flying Me Back to Memphis. Gotta find my Daisy Jane. And then they do Ventura Highway in the sunshine. We're going to do his signature. Pretend like he wrote it. Do you know that Lisa McDonald has been copying all the signatures? She's gone and looked up all the signatures. When you look at her work when she posts it, it's really cool. She's copied all the artist's signatures. Not me. She's very dedicated to her work, whatever her work may be. All right. So now this is going to look like it would if you went into a gallery and saw it. Yeah, my kids have already ordered us watches, like Apple watches, so that we can check and monitor. They want to monitor us now. Now we're at that age where we have to be monitored. Okay. I like this, except it needs a line around it. Kind of like on the art where it's kind of a sketchy line. It's definitely a sketchy line. So that kind of matches his style. And that's it, you guys. Guess what? We're done. I want to count though and see how many more pages we have to do. And if I have enough pages, I might have to add a flap or something to this. It seems like we have more days than we have pages left. Not sure. I got to hold this down because of the staples. Every doctor and pretty much every nurse in the hospitals, both hospitals we were in, they all had the watches because they read your heart monitors. And I don't know if they were Fitbits or Apple Watches. I don't know. All right. So was I just going to do something else? Oh, we're going to count pages. So I have 1, 2, not that one, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. And here's where we are. We did this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to have to come up with something. I have 6 pages and 8 days a week. 8 days a week. Well, I could count this one. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I could put another one in a pocket. Oh, we have this, but I don't want to put anything in there. I could put something here. Maybe we should put the Lindsay Sunshine Girl there. So I think that's good. So 1, yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh, I'm good. That is awesome. We are going to make it. We're going to be all the way where we should be. So there's our page for today. We did Christopher Wool, talking loud and saying nothing. Right? Terry says, this might be my new favorite book. I'm not excited about it. You know why? When I went back and I looked at all of the videos, the books that I like the best are the little accordion books and the stacked paper books. There's so many good book ideas in the guides. If you guys want to make a new journal book, so many good ideas. I forgot about a lot of them, so I took notes as I was going. But I mean, it's okay. It's got a lot of. It's like a museum book. Like it should be in a museum because of all the art. All right. Well, I'll take pictures of this. I'll share those pictures, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stacy said, "Did you cross off today?" I did. This is tomorrow. Me. Tomorrow is me. Aren't there 31 days this month? There are, but there are also Saturdays and Sundays. So we're not doing Saturdays and Sundays. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Right. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow, God willing, and have a really good day and be good to each other. And I love you. Okay, bye.